RVBN, the Rich Video Blog Network, home to weekly NFL predictions, great personality profiles, professional wrestling video blogs, entertainment video blogs, sports video blogs, and tons of more good stuff. Collection of my work goes back to June of 2014 on Facebook and YouTube. RVBN, Billerica, Massachusetts. Good evening, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your third and final video blog subject of the night for Thursday, December 29th, 2016, around 8:34 in the evening in Billerica, Massachusetts. It's starting to snow after several hours of heavy cold rain. Eastern Massachusetts spared out on very significant snow. I heard a rumble of thunder. Maybe there's some thunder snow going around. Some places in central Massachusetts got 12 inches of snow. The McNadnock region and the Berkshires and the Green Mountains and the White Mountains did good in the snow. Good for ski country. Some news to report on the RVBN Newswire. At the World Junior Hockey Championship in Canada, the Team USA beat Team Russia in the World Junior Tournament by the score of 3-2. And sad news to report in the world of football. Former NFL player Keon Carpenter passed away at the age of 39. So prayers to his family in this time of need. And that's about it on the news from the RVBN Newswire. Be back in a flash with my third and final video blog of the night. Wham! Bam, pam, swam, cram, damn, wah. Boo, boo, boo. RVBN, Billerica, Massachusetts. The time is now 8:35 in the evening. I'm back. My third and final video blog subject of the night is about the MSG house show results from March 25th, 1984, reviewing these house shows from 1983 through 1992. 1983 through 1992 for the WWE that was on the Madison Square Garden Network and some were on the USA Network. Going to review each and every one of them, but not all in a row because that would take several months to do all in a row. But few here, few there, few here, few there. Get through it in a few months. And the next one I'm reviewing is from March 25th, 1984. It was a matinee, and the main event was Bob Backlund facing off against Greg the Hammer Valentine. Plus, there were other matches on this card. It was called on MSG and the USA Network by Gorilla Monsoon and Pat Patterson. They had it over 4,000 crowd at the Felt Forum. That's a theater that used to be adjacent to Madison Square Garden. Now it's a Paramount Theater. And here are the matches that was on the card. The first match, it was S.D. Jones facing off against Rene Goulet. And S.D. won this match when he headbutted Rene Goulet, a rare win by S.D. Jones, because at this time period, S.D. Jones was on the losing end of most matches. Also, Rene Goulet was on the losing end of most matches. The next match was B. Brian Blair facing off against Charlie Fulton, another preliminary wrestler. And this was about 6-7 minutes. B. Brian Blair wins with the small package. So that was his Madison Square Garden debut win. The next match was for the finals of the vacant WWE International Championship. It was Akari Maiden, who was Japanese, facing off against Pierre Lefebvre, And this match was only about 5 minutes. Akira Maeda gives Pierre Lefevre the abdominal stretch, and he submits and is awarded the new WWE International title. That was the only time that international title was on television, and was soon dropped. The next match was the Iron Sheik facing off against Polish Power Ivan Putski. It was a 7-minute match. The crowd was behind Putski. Back and forth action. The ending had the Iron Sheik use a foreign object to beat Polish Power Ivan Putski for the 1, 2, 3. The next match was a handicap match. It was Mr. Fuji and Tiger Chun-Li facing off against Sergeant Slaughter. This match was set up from the previous Madison Square Garden house show card in February when Mr. Fuji and Tiger Chun-Li turned against Sergeant Slaughter in a 6-man tag team match. And this was only about like a 4-minute squash match. Sergeant Slaughter won when he knocked out Mr. Fuji and put the Cobra Crush on Tiger Chun-Li. So there was no surprise there. The next match was a tag team match. It was Roddy Piper and Dr. D. David Schultz facing off against Andre the Giant and Superfly Jimmy Snuka. This was like the de facto main event because it was in the middle of the card. And this was a decent tag team match. About the 8-minute mark, Andre the Giant was knocked out cold by Piper and Dr. D's David Schultz. He had to be escorted back to the ring because he suffered like a storyline injury, and it became a handicap match with Jimmy Snuka against Piper and Dr. D. David Schultz. Snuka was in trouble when Dr. D and Piper were double teaming on him, and then Andre the Giant comes in and knocks out Piper and Dr. D, but the referee calls it disqualification because the match turned into a handicap match, and that was outside interference, and it was like a shitty finish to the match. The next match was for the WWE Tag Team Championships. It was the Wild Samoans facing off against the WWE Tag Team Champions, Tony Atlas and Rocky Johnson. This was kind of like a rematch from previous Madison Square Garden house show cards when they were in 6-man tags. Now this is the main event, and for the titles. And it was like kind of a schmoz, double teaming. The ending had all 4 wrestlers in the ring beating up on each other. The referee throws the match out and declares it a double disqualification. Atlas and Johnson keep the titles because a title does not change hands on disqualifications. The next match is for the Intercontinental Championship. It's Paul Mr. Wonderful Orndorff facing off against the WWE Intercontinental Champion Tito Santana, and it was, a decent match. It went to a time limit draw, 20 minutes, and it was a decent match. And then the final match was the main event. It was Greg the Hammer Valentine with Captain Lou Albano in his corner, facing off against the former WWE champion Bob Backlund. And this was a great scientific match, over 20 minutes, back and forth action. Ending had Bob Backlund and Greg Valentine fighting among one another outside the ring. Referee counted out, both wrestlers out. It ends in a double count out, and the Hammer and Bob Backlund continued to fight one another until it was breaking up by a lot of the referees and suits. And Hulk Hogan did not defend his title at this Madison Square Garden house show card, and it kind of stunk a little bit. And this was probably a poor house show, in my humble opinion, because they didn't have Hogan defending the title, and the rest were like kind of a little bit flooded, but they had the big names on here. And that's about it on that. Tomorrow, the last one I'm going to review until 2 weeks from now is the house show from April 23rd, 1984, with the main event a rematch, Bob Backlund facing off against Greg the Hanneman Valentine. And now that's about it on that. I'll be back later tomorrow, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+, with 3 more video blogs. First video blog will be about independent baseball leagues. Second video blog will be about predictions of this National League semifinal games for the College Football Bowl Championship Series. And the third and final video blog of the night will be about the house show card from MSG on April 23rd, 1984 from WWE. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Bunny guy. Molly Wolfblad of WCCO has nice legs. Elizabeth Hot so stunning. She's best. Amy Squeezy's awesome. Awesome Amy. Linda Church of WPIX Channel 11 New York. Such a rocking cougars. Got the best legs in New York City bar none. Bobby gives of ABC 11 has that sweet southern accent. Got the best legs in Raleigh, North Carolina. And Winkler of WHH Channel 7 Boston is such a nice looking lady, and she's got nice legs, best in Boston. And in the words of Dickie Ackroyd Jr., director of the Boys and Girls Club, and Ray DeBell, get more to marry. Bye.